Welcome back everybody, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to be trying to can some pickles. I have tried over the years to can pickles and they never turn out crunchy. But I'm going to use a couple tips from a couple channels today and hopefully they'll turn out. Here I have my cucumbers. They're washed and scrubbed. You want to make sure they're washed really good. These are a little bit big. I would rather have some littler ones for the pickles, but we'll just go with what we have. Today I'm going to be doing the dill sandwich slices recipe out of the Ball Complete Book of Home Preserving. And that's going to be on page 302 if you have that book. I'm going to be doubling the brine, but for one recipe you'll need 3 tablespoons of pickling spice, 4 cups of apple cider vinegar, 4 cups of water, and 3/4 cup of sugar. One tip I've learned is to cut off the blossom end of the cucumber. It has an enzyme in it that could make your pickles soft. And we're going to cut them up. I cut mine into pretty thick slices. You do whatever your family likes. And I'm going to continue cutting these up and we'll be back when we get them all sliced. After you slice up your cucumbers, I learned this from the Stivers Homestead. We're going to layer cucumbers and then sprinkle a layer of salt. And then continue to layer it until you got all your cucumbers in. Then you're going to put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours to draw out some of the moisture. While my cucumbers are in the refrigerator, I'm going to start on my brine. I've got 4 cups of apple cider vinegar, 4 cups of water, 3/4 cup of sugar, and 3 tablespoons of pickling spice. The pickling spice I'll be putting in a cheesecloth and putting down in the brine. And I am going to be doubling this recipe because you usually don't have enough brine to go over your cucumbers. I've brought the brine up to a boil. Now I'm going to turn this off and let it set till it's lukewarm. I learned this tip from Rachel over at the That 1870s Homestead. So you're not pouring boiling water over your cucumbers and cooking them before it goes into the water bath. Okay, the cucumbers have been sitting for 2 hours. And you see all that water that the salt has got out of them. We're going to strain this and then rinse them real well, rinse all the salt out of them. And we'll go on to the next step. Okay, let's get the pickles jarred up. I'm going to start with 6 jars. I've got pint jars here. In each jar, I'm going to put 1 bay leaf, 1 clove of garlic. I don't have any cloves of garlic, so I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seed. It calls for 1 head of dill. I don't have any heads of dill, so I'm going to use 1 to 2 teaspoons of dill seed, depending on how dilly you want it. Now I'm going to pack my pickles into the jar. I'm going to put them in there pretty tight. I'm going to do up to like the 1-inch head space. Now I'm going to fill the brine up to a 1/2 inch of head space. Next, I'm going to debubble and adjust the head space, and a chopstick works real good for this. I'm going to take a towel with some vinegar on it and wipe the rim of the jars. This could get real sticky, so you want to get the rim of your jars really clean so it'll seal properly. Then I'll put a lid on and a ring fingertip tight and put them in the canner. I have 8 wide mouth pints in my electric water bath canner. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. I've got the water 1 inch over top of the jar. I'm gonna process for 15 minutes. Take the lid off for 5 minutes after I turn it off. And there you have it. Pickles to go on the shelf. We'll try these out later on and see how they do. I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a blessed day and come back and see us.